Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. And specifically welcome to Sunday morning, a Sunday morning meditation. On a Sunday morning, we spend our time in silence together. I talk a lot less, and we create a space in which we can all practice being in silence and just being okay being in that space. Linda, good morning. Sunmudi, good morning. Stefan, good morning. Happy Sunday morning to all of you beautiful people. Our teacher for this week has been the Dalai Lama, and today is the last day of thoughts from the Dalai Lama. Let's get into it. A thought on meditation. I have seen countless lives change with this one choice, the decision that meditation will be my new normal. Like getting up in the morning and automatically brushing your teeth, making meditation a part of your day every day will change how you live your life. Here are a few thoughts from the Dalai Lama on meditation. He says, whatever forms of meditation you practice, the most important point is to apply mindfulness continuously and make a sustained effort. It is unrealistic to expect results from meditation within a short period of time. What is required is continuous, sustained effort. Tanya, very good morning. Hello, happy Sunday. Great to see you. Anthony, good evening. Awesome seeing you, dude. The next thought from the Dalai Lama says, the mind is definitely something that can be transformed. The nature of your mind can change quite a bit. And he says, meditation is a means to transform your mind. And then the last thought from the Dalai Lama says, if every 8-year-old in the world is taught meditation, we will eliminate violence from the world within one generation. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine that meditation becomes something that all children grow up with? Like brushing our teeth. It's just a part of what we do every day. Can you imagine if that was just the truth for all children? We will eliminate violence from the world within one generation, says the Dalai Lama. It is, of course, natural to encounter inner resistance to meditation. One of the greatest challenges we face in our daily lives is the constant chatter of our minds. Our inner narratives can be relentless, pulling us into the past or projecting us into the future. And our growth is dependent on developing the skill to not let those inner narratives control our lives, to not let them make our decisions for us. This can be a hard truth to accept. If it is completely impossible for you to ever sit through a meditation, then you are not in control of your life, period. I'll read it again. If it is completely impossible for you to ever sit through a meditation, then you just are not in control of your life. The part of you that says, I can't do this, or I won't do this, or this is a waste of time, or any other variation of this. This is the part of you that is in control of your life. This disempowering inner narrative doesn't only have an opinion about meditation, it's making all of your decisions for you, and it will control you forever until you put the voice of wisdom back in the driver's seat. Meditation is how you take back control. Meditation is how your inner voice of wisdom slowly becomes more and more clear. It's important to remember that just like a muscle, your mind needs to be trained. And with practice, your mind is the greatest resource that you have. But we do want the voice of wisdom in the driver's seat, not the disempowering voice of resistance. Maggie, good morning. Happy Sunday. If you're all ready, Let's slip into this silent space together. You can close your eyes and let's begin. Starting with the first few big breaths. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. Your only job right now is, with every exhale, to lead your body to a deeper level of softness than the one before. Your job is not to try and create an empty mind, to try and stop your brain from thinking thoughts. Your job is to just have nothing to do with those thoughts. Can you step away from the thoughts, like standing behind the fence and on the other side of the fence watching wild horses run? Do you have to jump over the fence and jump onto their backs and be carried along with them? Or can you choose to just observe? Let them run until you lose interest in their running. Our thoughts are a lot like that. We can choose whether to be swept along with them or take a step back and observe. From time to time, being a human with a human brain, we might get swept along. That's not a failure, but an opportunity, an invitation for us to practice. And if you find that you have become swept along with these thoughts, simply bring your attention back to your breathing and come and stand again on this side of the fence. And do that as many times as it takes. I'll check in with you at the end of this phase. Enjoy your softening. Use the last few breaths of this phase to help your body stretch and adjust and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least becoming as present as we can be, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's practice a few together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. With every slow inhale, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Every breath hold is an opportunity for you to spend a few moments as close to you as you can, diving into you and being held by you. You can take as many easy breaths as you need in between your breath holds, but come back to your breath hold again and again, because it changes the inner focus. When we see ourselves through the lens of these many inner narratives, It could be all the way from the one voice that says we're never good enough to the opposite end of the spectrum, an overinflated ego that thinks we're great. But when we spend time within ourselves, dive deeper and deeper, we get to a place where we can really see ourselves. We can see this human who is really trying. We can be kind to this human that is really trying. When we see ourselves through these eyes, we are not blind to the growth that would still be helpful. But we're patient with this human who is trying. And when you see yourself through those eyes, I'm convinced that you are looking through the eyes of your soul. I'll check in with you again at the end of this phase. Enjoy the breath holding phase. Take your next big breath. take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a long, slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips in and settles in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back, or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll share with you one more time these few thoughts from the Dalai Lama on meditation. He says, whatever forms of meditation you practice, the most important point is to apply mindfulness continuously. Make it a sustained effort. It is unrealistic to expect results from meditation within a short period of time. What is required is continuous, sustained effort. He says, the mind is definitely something that can be transformed, and meditation is a means to transform it. And then beautifully he says, if every 8-year-old in the world is taught meditation, we will eliminate violence from the world within 1 generation. I do want to acknowledge you for how you show up for you. And even if, with your eyes closed, you're only struggling with your own inner thoughts, even if it feels like it's pointless, I want you to know that it's extremely clear that even that struggle, finding my mind is busy with something again, let me come back, and my mind is taken off with some ridiculous thought again, let me bring it back. Even that struggle leads you slowly, as the Dalai Lama says, to a greater level of inner freedom. Over time, those intrusive thoughts are not behind the wheel anymore. Even though they exist, you become able to have the voice of wisdom behind the wheel. I honor you for how you show up for you. We have a few more minutes left of silence. I'll check in with you right at the end. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for sharing your divine silence with us today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for showing up and doing the work for you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for this journey of learning how to see ourselves through divine eyes. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for the kindness, the grace, the gentleness, for all the parts of this human journey, for the woundedness, for the baggage, for all the masks, and also for the divine peacefulness that lives within us. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey. Michelle, a very good morning. It's awesome seeing you. Hello. Anami, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Anami. And whoever else is on this journey with us today. Lots of love to every one of you. Thank you, Tanya. It's good to see you today. Have a beautiful Sunday. I hope you have an awesome, restful day, and I hope you remember to have fun as well. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.